Hello everyone, time for another update. The Roadless story continues. Would you say at last? Anyway, I won't mess about. We'll launch right into it and I'll come back again in a few minutes. One that I've been debating about for so long, but finally made the decision, and I've had the plates cut for the sides, so those extended major plates are coming off it. If anybody wants some extra long side plates to put on a major, they're not just two carved up to fit together, they are stretched, so there's a piece been put in rather than chopped about. But here, all wrapped up nicely, is the side plates, and in a minute I'm going to unwrap them so you can see what I've had done. So, this is it. This is what I've been debating about for so long. I've had them all cut out. This is my design. So it's not unlike a roadless, proper roadless, but it's just a little bit lighter. The only reason I've done that is because the side plates on the proper roadless 6.4s are very heavy, and I understand why, because they were, the tractor was going to go out and do a lot of work. This tractor's never going to do work like that, so I felt safer doing a little bit lighter. So that's it. We've got there's two sets there actually, so there's 4 side plates, which you can see, and then these are the, can I point to it? Yeah, these are the frames that go under to hold the axle, and these are the plates that will be welded to those frames, and then they'll bolt in on those 4 bolts, 4 bolt holes. If it works out right, you'll see this. If it doesn't work out right, you'll never see this film revealed. I'm not a cheat. Right, so that's where we are with that. I'll see how powerful I feel in a minute and see if I can get one on. So there it is. We got it all together. Got the new side plates in. They all fit. Made one mistake. These 4 bolts, I got them too far back. I measured from the wrong way. But apart from that, they've all lined up pretty good. I've got to re-drill those 4 holes, but we've got the axle in place now. Nice clearance underneath. I wouldn't say we're going to be driving out of here tomorrow, but we're pretty well there. So yeah, very pleased with it. Don't know if you'll be able to see what we did underneath. So that's the cradle to carry it under the sump. Plenty of clearance. So yeah, we've still got quite a bit to do to it really, but the worst bit is over. Not quite ready to paint, but coming on. Right, so there we are. We got it all together because it was only tacked. I didn't want to start welding up and then find I'd done it wrong. But it did, apart from the dreaded 4 holes which I'd put in the wrong place, everything was pretty good. So the next mission was pull it all apart again. And several weeks have passed actually since we did that, or since I set it up. And then Ian's been back, and for various reasons, we couldn't both be there together. And then when we were together, we cracked on with that International 785. So it's been all four-wheel drives really, but not the one I wanted to get on with. So this is the next stage. We lifted the tractor off of everything, and we got the carrier for the axle out, and the next job was weld it up. So that was the mission, and that's where we join it now. Do you reckon that is that going to fall apart or not?
Hello?
I said, is it going to fall apart?
I sincerely hope not.
I was watching you on the camera.
Can a man not have a cup of tea in peace?
No, you love it.
Fuck off.
So now it was the moment of truth. Ian had welded the cross, or the carrier for the axle up, and we'd now got to get it into place. So we put it onto the axle properly, how it should be. Now we're putting the side plates on. They're a little bit fiddly, but they're heavy. I did do it on my own first time round, but it's a lot easier with two of you. A lot less likely to trap your fingers somewhere. So they fitted quite well. I was, you might have guessed, I've speeded the film up because it looked quite slow and we were talking like chipmunks. So I thought it better to take it off and just do a little bit of talking. So here I'm getting the side plates in. I did manage to slip it, but it missed my toe, so it was all right. So this is a fiddly bit. This is a two-man job. That is difficult on your own. So it's all lined up. So easy with that crane because you've got fractions of an inch. If you're trying to do it on a jack or anything else, you'd find it be very difficult. So we've got the side bolts in. They're still pretty tight, but that's a good thing because I don't want much movement in there. If they move, they will get loose. That axle, if it's driving, is going to be driving through those bolts, so they needed to be as tight as they look. A little bit of swearing here, but what's new about that? Another good reason to take the speech off. So it's not actually taking the weight yet. I've still got the engine on an axle stand at somewhat like the right height. We're going to put the tombstone on now and get it fixed onto the front axle properly. The pinholes still need some adjustment. The front one definitely will need, obviously we're going through what was the front axle carrier with the A-frame, and there's a little bit of space there which is easy to do with packers, but it needs that big hole in the tombstone. We're going to have to put some reducers in there so that the front pin through the axle A-frame will fit properly. So we just got a punch in there to line it up at the moment, but it's good enough for that, and it'll be not necessarily that punch, but we'll try it first. I need a little bit of slack in those pins anyway, because I've got it pretty good for line, but if there's any misalignment and you've got everything too tight, I think it cause problems. So a little bit of slack is not going to hurt. It had a massive amount of slack in the old setup, so it's got to be an improvement. had to re-drill four bolt holes in each side in the plate to get the side plates on. That was a mismeasurement of mine. And then when we're putting it on this time, we do find that the bolts that fit onto the front engine mounting plates, they're just slightly out. When we got everything tightened up, you couldn't get them in properly, so we're going to just drill those out a bit bigger. They're not very far out at all, and they're literally just holding the front of the engine up. It's not doing anything more than that. So that's just taking the side off the plate. It'll, from the outside, well, I don't think you'd see it, to be honest, but I'm confessing now that it's not quite right. So just take the blocks out now that are under the axle. And now it's taking its own weight. So that's on the home straight, really. It's got it. We've just put the front on there because I could.
Can you put a straight edge across the bonnet and tank? Let's just
So there it is, ready for action.
Well, that looks all right to me. Yeah, very good. Mind you, you have got a wonky eye, haven't you?
That looks good to me.
No, very good. Yeah, very good.
Right, good. Well, the bar on top of it sort of lined it up, but I wasn't really satisfied with it. So this morning I went out again, and I've got a 6-cylinder bonnet made up for the county crawler, which has never quite been finished. We must do that. But anyway, I got the two halves there. I've got to weld the hinge in, and I thought, well, I'll just bring one half round and put it onto the tractor to line it up. So that's what I've done, and I'm even happier with it now because it does fit. You know, it's gonna look good when we finished it. So happy days. So this is the pictures of it with the half bonnet on, and I'm pleased with it. So yeah, still a way to go, but you can see the finished result yet on there now. I've got you know, we are going to paint this one. Nothing original about this tractor, so we'll go. So it's all going to be stripped down again eventually, but the next mission is actually get that engine running again. It hasn't it's all turning and everything's good on it really, but I just think before we do any more work we ought to get it going, and all I've really got to do is set the steering up. I've got power steering to put on it. Whether I'll just do it manual for now to see it, but you know, it's one of those things. Depends how the mood takes me. But for now, that's where we are with it. So we've still got the dream to come, and I think we'll get there. You know, there is a lot of work left. It's no good denying that, but it doesn't take that long when you set about it. So you know, I'm hoping that by the time we get to our rally in September, I'll have this one finished, and I'll also have the two-wheel drive version of it finished. I'm quite busy at the moment with a project I've got going on at Melton Mowbray, which will take me a week or two yet, but once that's out of the way, I've got more tractor time. I shall have some lads back in the workshop. We've got a few projects on around here, and but I have got a bit of tractor time coming up then, so we'll get it caught up. So there we are. I'll leave you with a picture of where I hope to be with it, and I'll see you directly. Don't forget to like and subscribe on YouTube. If you see it on Facebook, I don't mind a few comments on there, but it's the YouTube bit I really want, so share it and do what you want with it, really, and then I'll be back again with some more stories of what's happening. So cheers then, see you later.